All right, guys. We're gonna do a video. I don't want to repeat myself over and over again. You can go at your own speed. It should work nice. Celestial sphere. That's the giant sphere that every object in the universe lies on. Earth is at the center, and every object is going to seem to be on the inside of a dome. If you could see the entire thing, if you're in space, it would be a sphere, celestial sphere. The zenith, that's the point directly above your head. Any observer, no matter where you're at, is going to have a different zenith because they're going to have a different spot directly above their head. Meridian, that's the line from the North Pole to the South Pole that passes directly over your head. It goes through the zenith. The nadir, that's the spot directly below your feet. You usually can't see it because there's a planet in the way, but if you were in space, it would be the spot directly below your feet. Altitude, that's how far above the horizon an object is. So we talked about the North Star being a certain number of degrees above the horizon. That's the altitude. It's going to be different for everybody depending on where you are on planet Earth. Azimuth, that's how far to the right or to the left you are of directly north or directly south. So if an object is 90 degrees away from directly north, it's at 90 degrees azimuth. The North Pole, that's the spot on Earth that is at the direct top of where its axis spins. The North Celestial Pole is the place on the celestial sphere that if you extend Earth's axis, it would hit the celestial sphere. So it's this point here where we have Polaris. The South Pole is the spot on Earth which is at the direct bottom of where its axis spins. The South Celestial Pole is the place on the celestial sphere where Earth's southern axis extends out into infinity. The equator is directly in between the North Pole and the South Pole on Earth. The celestial equator is Earth's equator extended out into infinity into the celestial sphere. Right ascension, that's how you determine where an object is in space on the celestial sphere, no matter where you're located on Earth. It's all based on one very specific spot. It's where the sun is during the vernal equinox. It's arbitrary. We had to pick a random spot, and everything is measured in hours from that spot. So 12 hours make up a circle. You could be 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours away from that spot in space. Astronomers have just memorized that's where the zero spot is for right ascension. Declination, that's how far above Earth's celestial equator you are. No matter where you are on planet Earth, it has the same equator, so you can always measure how far either above or below the celestial equator you are. Longitude is how far east or west you are from the meridian that travels directly through Greenwich, England. We're to the west of Greenwich, England. We're in the Western Hemisphere. Latitude, that's how far either above or below you are from Earth's equator. The horizon, that's everything that you can see from your location on Earth. You can always see half of the celestial sphere. The other half is blocked by a planet. Circumpolar stars are stars that are in either the north or the south. They're located so that no matter what time of year, no matter what time of day, they never dip below the horizon for a certain latitude. Angles of hours, minutes, and seconds. That's how you measure right ascension. 12 hours to go all the way around. Each hour is then broken into 60 minutes. Each minute is broken into 60 seconds. The plane of the ecliptic. That is the imaginary plane that the Earth orbits the sun in. It is not the same as the Earth's celestial equator. The Earth is tilted. So the plane of the ecliptic is going to have the Earth and the sun in the same plane. And you will see that Earth's celestial North Pole and celestial South Pole do not line up at right angles with the plane of the ecliptic. I believe that's all of them. If you guys have questions, I'm here to answer them. Hopefully this helped a little bit.